Okay, continuing from the last video, I want you to try a couple of these on your own. So what I want you to do is pause the video, write these down, try them, and then watch my explanations. All right, so now you should have already tried these, so I'm going to go ahead and solve them. So the first thing I notice in number 3, if I plug in 13 plus 3 is 16. The square root of 16 is 4 minus 4 is 0, and 13 minus 13 is 0. So I'm going to use one of my 4 techniques, which at this point you only know 2 of them. And I recognize that this is one I'm going to want to multiply by the conjugate. So I'm going to take this function and I'm going to multiply by the same radical, the opposite sign, same number, and I have to do the same to the top and the bottom. So radical x plus 3 minus 4 and radical x plus 3 plus 4 are conjugates of one another. And if you remember from the first example, the reason we choose these is the 2 middle terms cancel out when I FOIL. So I only have to worry about radical x plus 3 times radical x plus 3, which is x plus 3, and then negative 4 times positive 4, which is minus 16. And then on the bottom, I'm just going to write both factors and not multiply them together. And then hopefully you notice that on the top, we get the limit as x goes to 13 of x minus 13 over x minus 13 times the quantity x plus 3 plus 4. And then these, x minus 13 divided by x minus 13 gives us 1. So I'm still writing the word limit as x goes to 13. So I have 1 over radical x plus 3 plus 4. Now I'm able to use direct substitution to find my answer because I've eliminated the whole. So I have 1 over radical 16 plus 4, which is 1 over 4 plus 4, which is 1/8. Now let's go back up and we are going to try number 4. So for number 4, I'm going to see this as a factoring question. So we have the limit as x, I didn't show you my getting 0 over 0. So I have 4 minus 6 plus 2, which is 0, over 4 minus 20 plus 16, which is 0. So 0 over 0. So I need to try one of my techniques. I'm going to factor. And if I factor the top, I get x plus 2 and x plus 1. On the bottom, I get x plus 2 and x plus 8. These two factors are going to divide to 1. Which is x plus 1 over x plus 8. And then if I plug in negative 2, I get negative 1 over 6, which is my limit. All right. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email. Please try the book assignment over these types of problems. And tomorrow we're going to learn the next 2 types, or the last 2 types.